Hey everybody, welcome back to Land Yacht Garage. In today's video, we are back to work on my 96. I know in the last video, I said the next video was going to be on, well, what I'm trading my Cadillac for, but I've been talking to this guy for like a week on, well, he's came, checked out my car, and then I went and checked out what I might be getting, and then he was like, I don't know, the car's rougher because he has a 66 Cadillac DeVille too, and he's mainly looking for parts, and he was like, it's rougher than I expected, and all of this stuff, and quite frankly, what I'm trading for is pretty jerry-rigged too, and has definitely some rust problems. So I had to put a little bit more in the deal than I wanted to. And this is the thing. Don't put $5,000 into a $1,000 car. You can't get your money back out of it. So yeah, now today is the 16th of July, I think, and Monday, and Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. And he said this weekend we'll be doing the deal. He'll come with the car trailer, drop off the new project, pick up the Cadillac, whatever. So hopefully he's done screwing me around. So now that I've already talked for probably 2 minutes, in today's video, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna see what I have time. Well, video with. I would really like to get fuel tanks in. Off camera, I just set the cab bushings in between the cab and the frame, and I'm 6'2", and this thing is taller than my neighbor's 6'7" Power Stroke, so it's pretty tall. So I want to get fuel tanks in. I want to get the rear wiring harness in. Yeah, I have brand new front fuel tank and straps. I have brand new rear fuel. Well, not brand new. It's probably 3 years old, 4 years old. And I have brand new rear straps. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the fuel tanks in. I should get the rear wiring harness in first. So let me go and try to find them. The rear fuel tank is where it's been sitting for 2 years, somewhere out back. This is the front fuel tank. I bought it. Never went on the road. Straps are right there. This looks like the rear harness. Yes. All of this wiring is just trashed. It's old. If I really gave a shit, I'd like rewrap this in electrical tape and stuff. But, you know, don't really care that much. Okay, rear harness is in. It's not strapped or anything. I have clips and everything, and I just got to go down the frame rail and clip the fuel lines and everything. The fuel lines got pretty bent, so I'm just trying to figure out where they go and stuff. So I'll do that once the rear fuel tanks are in, because I don't know where the lines exactly go and stuff. So probably gonna go ahead and install the front tank. Okay, out here the next day, I'm actually gonna try and get the doors bolted on the truck. I know that I started on the fuel tanks, but over here, I saved this door off in another truck, and I think it's rust-free if I remember correctly, because the door on my truck has a huge dent right there and full of Bondo. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this door out and bring it up there. Okay guys, so it is the next day, and I went to put my doors on yesterday, but I can't find my bolts, although I just pulled the doors off a week ago. No idea where the bolts went. So I went to put my fuel tank in, and I'm like, something isn't right here. There's a slot there for the strap here, and you can see where it was on the old frame. Well, it don't match up. So I went on my old video where I tore apart the F350, and I rewatched the video, and let me show you guys what I found. So, okay, and then if you come to the frame that I tore apart, a little different, isn't it? This cross member, I somehow didn't even notice it. The tank bolts here. This cross member goes in between the back of the cab here and this cross member, rear end here. So, which it doesn't look, this is easily removable. So the thing is the diesel tank was a 40-gallon front tank when I only have a 20. So the diesel tank was longer, so they eliminated this cross member. But luckily, you know, got to spend more money on bolts. But it's only 4 bolts. At least it's not like double like that one. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna be removing this cross member and then cleaning it and then painting it, and then my front fuel tank going. While I'm down here, I'm gonna grab this rear fuel tank that is more than likely full of shit, but it's only like, it has only 2 years on the road. There isn't too much shit in it. I'll rinse it out and stuff. Okay, rear fuel tank's in. Brand new straps are on. Like I said, I've been collecting parts for this truck for about 1.5 years. So, rear fuel tank's in. Lines are plumbed up. But this tank and pump is out of a 95. And Ford was very weird. Like 92 and 3 was different from 94 for the pump wiring. And then 94 and 5 were the same, and then 96 and 7 were different. So, here's the rear pump plug. Ugh. They don't fit. So, I just remembered, since I have a rear harness for a 97, sorry. This connector might be, wait, no. I have a pump for a 97. Maybe. Where did it go? I might have already scrapped it. Shit. Okay, maybe not. But if I had a plug for a 97, I could splice it in. But if not, I'm just gonna hardwire it. Just figure out, because they're different color codes, obviously, but they all do the same thing. Figure out which one's the right one, and I'll just hardwire it in. I don't care. I'm not taking this truck apart again. Okay, just got the doors bolted on. I just ended up finding other bolts. Good thing I have like 20 organizers of just Ford hardware. Obviously, they're not aligned or anything. I'm going to do that once I get fenders on the truck and go to prime and paint it and stuff. But for the person that is telling me to just go and get another bed, and the only thing that's wrong with this one is right here and 2 bed supports, this is how bad rust is up in New Hampshire. This is not the first time I've seen this either. The little lock handle for the vent window rotted off. That's a vent window. You know, the little lock. Not the first time I've seen this on OBS's up in New Hampshire. That's probably the 4th one I've seen. Way up there. So, doors are bolted on. I really got to get some string to put the rear window in, because I have a feeling that this thing's going outside here pretty soon. Because at some point I'm going to have to get something else in here. So, I'd like the cab sealed up. I got to get more silicone for the windshield. That's a brand new windshield that I put in it, but I didn't get enough silicone, so it leaks really bad. And that reminds me of the cab lights too. So, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on now. I really got to get this cross member done, but it's also way down back, and I can't run power down there. So then I have to drag it back up front, so then I can cut the cross member out. So, I'll keep you guys updated. Well, I'm pretty much on a standstill here. I did a couple of little things. I gotta cut the cross member out of the other frame, but I don't have bolts bolted in. So I need to go to get bolts. I lost the cab bolts. No idea where those went. I think you guys may have seen it in older videos, the red 95 F-150 plow truck that we had. We ended up getting a 94, 350, F350. Swapped the cab on, and this is what these bushings are from, and then the frame was rotted on that truck, so then we parted it out and called it good. So the red cab had like all the bushings and stuff in the glove box, and I could have sworn I cleaned, because it was a rust-free cab, I could have sworn I cleaned it out, but I guess I didn't. Maybe. I could have sworn I cleaned it out though. So I'm pretty sure the cab bolts might have been in that glove box. But that's no big deal. Probably maybe tomorrow or something I'll just rent at a hardware store. I have measurements, but I'm not going to reuse the old bolts, because this is a nut and bolt style cab mount. So at least I have measurements on how long I need, and I'll just get bolts and 4 bolts and nuts. And I can't remember what else I needed. I thought I needed more hardware. I got my return line on for the power steering. But I'm going to have to do something, which I knew this. Had to do something because, well, here's the bushings that I'm going to be using. And this almost falls through. So, I'm going to see. I don't think they make aftermarket. I could be wrong. Oh, and I got to get bolts for the shock towers. And yeah, so I'm pretty much at a standstill. So I will see you guys when I can get more stuff done. Also, I might, if this weekend works out, this video might end with not much being done. It might end like tomorrow. I don't know. I'm talking to the guy on trading my Cadillac for something. So once that actually becomes a thing and I get that other vehicle home, then I'll make a revival and stuff on that, which that will probably get more views than this video. So I'll see you guys when I can make more progress. Okay guys, so it's 3 or 4 days later. I haven't touched the truck in a couple of days. I've just been working on it today. Today's Monday, the 22nd. And this video needs to be done by Thursday. And I know, well, I'll get into the rest of it. So, I've been out here for about 3-4 hours, just doing little stupid things. Got the exhaust manifold off on the motor. Did not snap a single bolt. So that's good. I still got to do the other side. I still got to get an oil pan and everything for the motor. But so I ended up pulling off all of the rear plastic panels and stuff so I can get my rear window in. That was not easy because when I pulled the window out of the other cab, I actually bent the frame so the window was bowed. But I got it in there. It's actually better than I expected it. So I ended up putting some bolts in the dash that I forgot when I ended up swapping the dash a year and a half ago. I put some caulking around there. Not the right caulk, but it will do. I just spent some time and got all the old padding off the floor. Some of it I still got to get some more off. I kind of popped this dent in the cab. I'll just do a skim coat of Bondo and call it good. It's getting there. Next video, I know that I was saying how Caddy was supposed to be gone. The guy's really beginning to piss me off. He's been stalling for 2 weeks, and now he's not even giving me a time when he can or anything. Apparently his truck's broken or whatever. So next week's video will not be on whatever this new project that I might be getting. It will be on putting seats in the cab. I found a super good deal on, well, not a super good deal. The original deal that I was supposed to get was a super good deal, but now this one's still a good deal. So you're gonna have to watch out for that video on what seats I'm putting in. Which I'm gonna tell you guys right now, they are GMT 800 seats. Just the drivers and the passengers. I still gotta find a center console. Not sure what kind of center console I'm getting yet, because GM used like 5 different ones. So that will be next week's video. So let me know what you guys want to see. Would you rather see all the progress on the truck like this video? I know that this video, there wasn't much working and me talking, showing you guys around. Would you guys rather have this style video, or would you rather not have me film like all the progress and just do like different videos, like me putting the GM seats in the truck and then doing a video on the sound dampening, and like, let me know, because obviously, like, I could have made a whole video on putting the fuel tanks in, but it literally takes like an hour to put the fuel tanks in, so it's not worth me doing a video on that. And there's like a bunch of things that have to be done. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. And I think that's going to do it for this video, since today's Monday and I need this video up by Thursday. And then I'm going to have to starting to film the new video tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. And I will see you guys in the next one where we'll be putting seats in. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I will see you guys in the next one.